Hello, welcome to Vlogmas day 18. I always have to check my calendar and see what day it is. So I've just been starting to clean my room. I've cleaned this section down here. It's a lot better than it was, a lot less messy. I'm going to tackle that area there and possibly all of this. We'll see how much time I have because I do have to study still today. I have the day off class and off class today, which I'm very excited about. But it still means that I have 2 tests to study for, and I really need to study for them as well. But I just like woke up and I was like, my room is a disaster. Like, it just needs to be cleaned. It's a disaster for even me, who's super messy. Like, I have to clean that all off too still. But yeah, so I'll show you guys once I'm done. I'm hoping to get this kind of semi-cleaned because it's just a disaster right now. And I also want to film a video too before 1 because I want to start studying around 12:30, 1 o'clock ish. So yeah, let's get my butt into gear. So I was trying to do a little bit last night, but then I was like, that's super loud, I should probably stop. So let's see what day 18 has in store for us on the advent calendar. Ooh, it's a little skinny one. That's exciting. Probably mean it won't be a foil packet, so I'm happy about that. Ooh, it's a hydro plumping retexturizing serum concentrate. Ooh, that looks exciting. Ooh, I am very excited about that. Oh, I painted my nails last night too with that OPI nail polish that I just recently got. Something about in the cable car, I think it's called. I'm not really sure. Something with cable cars. But ooh, I'm really excited to try that. And I go home in a week, so I'm super excited about that. I get to go home for Christmas. I need to like organize all this shit. So I'll talk to you guys once I have that all organized. I'm also hoping to wrap presents today, but we'll see how much time I have. It all depends on the time limit. So I know this doesn't look much more organized, but it's a little bit cleaner, you know, just a tad, and then that's all kind of a bit more organized. I took the clothes away, and I need to get rid of all this garbage that's on my bed and presents and stuff. Having leftover pizza, and I cut up some feta cheese and I put it on there because I love feta cheese pepperoni. Having a glass of milk and watching Zoella's Vlogmas and playing some Animal Crossing. I am obsessed with Animal Crossing. I absolutely love this game. It's amazing. It's better on the DS version, but the phone version is still quite good because I am still super obsessed with Animal Crossing. This was the sweater I was trying to show you guys yesterday. I need to put a bra on still because I gotta film and also go to the school and print off the notes too. But yeah, just put some makeup on after I'm done eating and then film a couple videos, or just one. I basically just need to film one, absolutely, and then possibly do a second one if I have time. We'll see the time frame and stuff, but I need to absolutely film one for sure. So just finished filming my top box unboxing. You'll have to watch the video to see what I got in it. It was a really good box. Whoops. It was a really good box this month. I was very, very excited about when I got it. So you'll have to watch the video to see what it was. I'll link it down below if it's up by the time this vlog goes up, or it'll be coming up within a couple of days of this vlog going up. So yeah. Now I have to import the footage and start studying. So yeah, that's my fun day. I'm on my phone and it's not the best quality because I'm trying to import the footage onto my camera from the videos I just shot, because I just filmed 2 videos because I'm trying to film and edit as many videos as I can before January, because normally we'd have like the 3 weeks off for Christmas and stuff, so I'd be able to like pre-film and edit my videos for January and stuff, and like for school in February, you know, for the rest of the month, as much as I can. But because like these dates are like stuff that's like time sensitive, I guess, kind of technically, where it's like it wouldn't make sense if it went up in the middle of February. Like in the middle of February, it would make more sense if it goes up at the beginning of January. So it's like the things I used up in 2017, like the makeup items, the products I used up in 2017, like the project pan, like the final products I want to use up in 2017, and then a 2018 one that I want to use up as well, and like just December empties as well too. So it's like these things I can't film too early because then I want to make sure that like I've used it, like I've got everything. But it's also like I'm only home for a week, so I don't really have a whole lot of time to film, and half the products are here and I'm not going to be taking them home with me for a week. So it's just like, and then we go back to school and it's going to be exam time soon, so it's like I just really want to have all these videos that are like technically kind of time sensitive, for like just making sense when they go up kind of thing. So it's just kind of like frustrating because I can't pre-film those videos because there's still like 2 months, not 2 months, like 2 weeks still left in December. So there's still time and still products I'm trying to use up before the end of the year. For example, this guy is on its last limb. I don't want to film it today and be like, oh, it's not actually done, and I do film it. Like I do finish this. And then like this as well. This is on its last limb. This is on its last limb. Like I'm trying to get things used up. Those 3 things basically before the end of the year. And so I want to finish them. But I'm just like, I don't have time. Like I just really love to like edit them and film them now, but it doesn't make sense because there's still 2 weeks left, so I want to have it as close as possible. But then I'm only home for a week, and then it's like come back to school. I'm not gonna have time to edit those videos either. So it's just like stressful. Not like that it's not a huge priority of mine, but like I do keep it in the back of my head because I know school comes first, so that's okay. I'm just importing the footage now. I was studying. I'm taking a little break now. I'm just taking like a little 15-minute break. I wanted to talk to you guys too. So yeah, and I just gotta say that I'm happy that 2018 is almost over. 2017 is almost over. It's been kind of like a rough year for me, and it sounds like a lot of people have had a rough year. Like there's fires going on in California. There was the fires that happened in Alberta, I'm pretty sure was this year. Like there's been a lot of like devastating forest fires. Trump got elected as president of the United States, so that's been a big issue and a big uproar. The colleges in Ontario went on strike for 5 weeks, so that screwed up my education as well. Just a whole lot of stuff has happened. And then I was working in the summer and I got let go from there because they didn't need me anymore. And at the time it was really devastating, but it was also a very blessing in disguise because my grandfather got very sick and was hospitalized and moved into a palliative care unit, which is the end of life care unit. So it was nice that my dad was able to be there and take my mom there, and I was able to go and visit him too before I had to leave for school. And he ended up passing away during the strike, which worked out really well, and the strike was a blessing in disguise for me for that because I was able to go home for the funeral and not have to worry about studying and missing school and stuff, which was really nice. It was also really hard too because we weren't expecting it. We were, because they thought they were going to move him into a nursing home. They didn't think he needed to be in the palliative care unit anymore because he only had to be there for 3 months, so they were going to move him into a nursing home. So we were trying to get him into a nursing home, and then we got the news that he had passed away, which was very devastating and very sad. I mean, I was so thankful I had gotten to say goodbye to him, and I had kind of prepared myself, and I knew that I probably wasn't going to see him again when I went off to school. And I mean, I was sad about it, but I'd kind of, accepted the fact, but it was still really hard not being home with everyone at the time when we got the news, and I was just kind of by myself, and it was just very sad. Luckily my boyfriend was here, so he was able to help me, because otherwise I would have been all alone when it happened. And just not the news you want to get when you're by yourself, that your grandfather has passed away. Because I wouldn't say I was like super close with him either, but we did live right across the street from them, and we were always over at their house, so he was a big part of my childhood. Like, I was definitely a lot more close to my grandma than with my grandfather on that side, but still, he was still someone that was very close to me, and he was my last grandfather that I had alive, because the other two grandparents, my other grandparents passed away, so now I only have my grandma left. And I also had a really big struggle with my anxiety this year too. It got really out of hand, and I went on medication for it, which I was really happy about that too, because that was a big step for me too, because I don't like being on, I was on anti-anxiety medication before, and I find it didn't help me. I didn't like it at all, but I knew I needed something because I was crying uncontrollably every day for weeks. I'd come home and I would just be bawling, and I couldn't stop for like hours, and it was just like getting to the point where it was like really ridiculous. I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying. And so like me dealing with anxiety for a lot of my life and knowing the signs, I was like, I need something. I just need something to just balance it out. And I'm so glad I have it, because it's just like, it helps, takes the edge off everything. I'm not constantly crying all the time. It helps in situations where it's like, it's inappropriate for you to be crying right now, Jenna, like there's no need for it. And so, yeah, I'm really glad that happened. But my anxiety flared up this year too, which was kind of difficult because I had been so good at dealing with it, but it was just, you know, something that happened and something I had to deal with, and I'm just so happy for 2017 to be over, because it's just been a shitty year. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to 2018. Hopefully it'll be better, although my education's gonna be really shitty because we lost 3 weeks because of the strike for our school. And my program's already so condensed and so hard that I don't know what's happening with the 3 weeks. Losing that semester. They say we've got, the teachers don't really know. They haven't really, they're like, we're just trying to get through this semester. We're worried about next semester when next semester comes, guys. And we're all like, what about next semester? And they're like, we're just trying to get through this semester. And we're like, okay, fair enough, guys, fair enough. It's just been a stressful couple of years. Just dealing with everything that's happened to me in the past couple of years, things that I'm not allowed to talk about for legal reasons, but yeah, it's just been a rough couple of years, but it's also been a good couple of years too. But my life has just taken a dramatic turn than where I was planning on it taking, and it changed like my entire life as I know it has been flipped upside down the past 2 years, and I've just been dealing with that and trying to accept my new life and what it's going to be like, and the shittiness of it and the funness of it, and just the things that I have to do this now because I have to do them, because otherwise I'll get a headache kind of thing. And so it's just like just slowing down a bit and just taking time for what I need to recover and stuff. And yeah, this is just a weird thing. I mean, I even put this in the vlog. I don't know, we'll see. I think it might just be a little too personal, and some of it just might not get put in there for, like I said, like reasons I don't want to get in trouble. So yeah. But I do want to be honest with you guys, 2017 has been a shitty year. And I mean for people in my program too. Like one girl lost her mom to cancer, which was very, I can't imagine, it would be so difficult to deal with that. And I give her props that she's still going to school and still trying to complete her semester, even though that happened. Like I feel like I would have definitely dropped out if that had happened. I don't think I would have been able to continue since we did get our tuition back for that. One girl had to get appendicitis happen to her too. She had appendicitis and had to get her appendix removed just before the strike ended. Another girl had her appendix out as well and had a rupture as well. So there's that. I think other people have some family issues too and stuff, and so it's just been like a rough year for a lot of us, including myself. So yeah, I'm just glad. And there's been a lot of like shootings and things too this year, and a lot of tragedies that have happened, and just not a lot of great stuff happening in the world either. So, and then my rabbit had a rough time with him too there for a while. It was touch and go. I wasn't sure if he's gonna make it. They found cancer, a lump in his jaw, which is cancerous, and it's getting bigger, and his teeth are really bad. He's got like hyperplasia of his gums. For them to like file down his gums, his teeth, and to get the gums where it needs to be, they'd have to take like a lot of gum tissue, and they're not sure since he's 9 he'd handle the surgery as well, because putting rabbits under anesthesia can be risky, especially a 9-year-old rabbit. He's in his 90s. The vet said she doesn't think it'd be the greatest idea, plus the surgery's really expensive, so we'd have to go to a specialist to have that done. And yeah, so now we're just kind of taking the palliative care route for him. As long as he's comfortable and he's good, and he's happy, then I'm gonna keep him. But I just feel like at the surgery, I just feel like it'd be a lot for him to recover from too. I'm not sure if it would get it all and if it would help him either. So yeah, it's just been a rough year. I almost lost my rabbit. I lost my grandfather. You know, I was worried there too. I was gonna lose my grandmother. I wasn't sure how she was gonna be, if she was gonna shut down after he passed away. But she's actually doing really well. She's really settled in the retirement home that they're in, which makes me really happy, because my other grandma was not happy when my grandfather passed away that she was in a retirement home. She was very upset because they just moved for him and stuff. So I'm glad that she's happy, and she said that she's so glad that she's not in the house still, which makes me feel really happy, because like I said, my last grandmother did not like it, and I'm very close with this grandmother. Like I said, they lived across the street from us, so I was always over there as a kid, and even now too, like she still lives in town. But it was just, I'm very close with her. She's the only grandma I have left. But like we were always over at their house, like every Friday night we'd sleep over at grandma's house. Like it was definitely a lot more closer with these grandparents than my other grandparents, just because they live farther away, and they babysat us all the time too. They were pretty much our only babysitters we've had. So yeah, I was pretty close. I have a lot of memories at that house too, so it was hard watching someone else when they sold the house this year. Someone else, or last year maybe it was, I'm not sure, when someone else moved into the house, because I'm like, that's been their house since I've known them, and now there's different people living in it. It's just weird. But yeah, I'm glad everyone's settled, everyone's good. I think they've been in the retirement home for a year now, actually. But yeah, it was just, it's been a rough year, to say the least. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go study now. This is a big long clip, and it may not even make it all in. I'm not sure what I'm deciding to leave in. We will see. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I want to say bye, Felicia. Deep chat with Jenna. So I am just going to do a little bit more studying, and then I am gonna go to bed. So I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye, Vlogmas Day 18. Good night. Bye.